Pierce had a daughter named Amelia. Her mother was Christina Vargas. Now, I located a woman named Vargas in the Los Rios prison. I was about ready to get on a flight to go and meet her when she was released soon after that. That was about a month ago. About the same time that you were released. And I thought I'd run into a dead end until today. That woman got on a flight to Center City, April 9th. You arrived here April 9th. Look, please, please, no more secrets. You're safe here. You are the Vargas woman. Is that your married name? Is that your middle name? I mean, is it just the novel that you've brought us? Did you bring us something else, some news? Is there something you want from us? I mean, I'm here to help you.
You know why I'm here, to have my story published.
Well, I just got the impression that there was something more to it than that, something of a more personal nature.
Well, you've read the first few chapters of my book. They're intensely personal.
Well, you're still somewhat of a mystery, though, even though in many ways you seem so familiar.
I'm like many women in my country. Women who have suffered tremendous losses. Their families, their freedom.
May I ask you a question about Pierce? There it is. You know, whenever you hear his name mentioned, you have this sad look that comes into your eyes.
It's, as I said, he reminds me of Robert.
You mean the American soldier in your story?
Yes.
You know, you've never seen Pierce face to face, and I get the feeling that you don't want to meet him. Anytime he's supposed to show up, you run out. I mean, what are you afraid of? When you wrote about Robert in your story, it was so strange. It was like you were writing about my feelings that I have for Pierce and putting those down on paper. And yet, if you knew Pierce the way I know him, you would know he is a kind and compassionate man. So what is it about Pierce Riley that has you running scared? Your real name? Can you at least tell me that?
It is as you guessed. Vargas.
I knew it couldn't be a coincidence. Are you related to Christina Vargas?
No more questions, please.
Listen, why? You came all the way here. I don't understand. You must have known that Pierce was here in Pine Valley. Why don't you want to see him?
The timing is all wrong.
There is something weighing on you. I can see it. I would like to help you, but there is no way I can help you if you don't tell me what it is that you're so afraid of.
Words can backfire. I know. I spent half my life in prison. The graves in my country are full of people who believe that their words could help them and save their lives, but they died begging for their lives.
But you found your voice, and you were able to write this story. I mean, as sad as it is, you were able to write it, and you wrote it so beautifully.
I believe that writing would free me.
You remind me of Pierce not so long ago. I mean, he was haunted by memories, too, but he got help. And maybe you could talk to him. Maybe you could help him. Maybe he could help you.
How?
He has a daughter somewhere in Central America. He hasn't seen her since she was a baby. I thought maybe you might have some information. I don't know. I thought maybe you came here looking for somebody. You said, you know, the man in the story, I thought maybe it was him. Maybe it's somebody that Pierce knew. I mean, if you are looking for somebody...
I cannot ask Pierce Riley for anything. Too much time has passed. Too much time has been lost.
There's always hope. I mean, if you want to find this man, Diana, you can't give up.
He's the one who gave up on me. Forgive me, Brooke. I have no right to be here. I should never have come. You and your Pierce have a beautiful life together. I have no right to spoil it.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? What do you mean? How could you possibly spoil what Pierce and I have?
The past is buried. For the sake of your happiness, leave it there.
Trevor, it's Brooke.
Hey, what's up?
Listen, I'm here at the house. Can you come over here? I need to talk to you.
Hey, I'm out the door.
Where are you?
I'm at Stewart's Art Mart. I dropped by to give Pierce the old glad hand.
Listen, don't tell Pierce that I'm calling you, all right?
Why the hush-hush?
I'll tell you when you get here, all right?
I'll be there in a few.
Her pen name is Martinez. Her real name is Vargas.
Vargas? The woman we were going to see in South America? The one who had the lead on...
One and the same.
What is she doing stateside?
That's what I want to know. But she's very secretive, and she has avoided any contact with Pierce.
Did she say why?
No. I mean, I've tried to get it out of her. But she finds it very difficult to speak to anybody. You know, she was imprisoned for 18 years.
Yeah, it's a rough ride. She's lucky she's alive.
Well, she was abused. She was tortured. I mean, she doesn't trust anybody. So then I'm asking, why would she come to a country where she doesn't know anyone? Why would she turn her life story over to a woman that she's never met? You know, what is it about Pierce that affects her so deeply?
Did she say anything about Pierce's kid?
All she said was that the past was buried. And if I wanted to keep my happiness, that's where I should leave it.
Oof.
And then she left, and it gave me chills.
Hair's standing up on the back of my neck, too.
I was hoping that you would say I'm making too much of nothing.
Brooke, you don't make something out of nothing. What about this Vargas dame that's got you standing up on your hind legs?
This morning, when I walked in on Deanna, she was holding that photo of Pierce, and she was weeping. And she said he reminded her of a soldier that she'd been in love with years ago. And every time he has been about to show up, she's run out. I mean, there's just too many coincidences. There's too many parallels. I mean, Pierce was stationed in Los Rios. That's where Deanna's from. This novel of hers chronicles this sad love story of a woman in love with an American GI. And the more I think of it, there's only one way that her meeting Pierce could ruin my happiness.
Go ahead, Brooke. Say what you're thinking.
I'm afraid of what I'm thinking. What if Christina Vargas didn't die? What if the mother of Pierce's child is right here in town?
Christina Vargas alive and well in Pine Valley? Sounds impossible. But the facts say it makes sense.
Except for the fact that Pierce saw her die. The gun that killed her was in his hand.
Pierce doesn't exactly have a photographic memory. It could be playing tricks on him.
Or we could just be jumping to all kinds of crazy conclusions. You know, there are coincidences in life. And people don't come back from the dead. I mean, there's no way that Christina Vargas was shot and then survived for the next 18 years in prison. It is just not possible.
Brooke. Hey, take it from me, in this cockamamie life, anything is possible.
Brought me back to life, Brooke. If Tolan's right, if my love for you unlocks the door to my past, if my second chance is a second sight into how Christina really died, then yes, I'm afraid. The truth The possibilities terrify me.
The past is buried. For the sake of your happiness, leave it there.
Oh, dear God. No.
Hey, good evening.
Hey.
Well, well. Check out the monkey suit.
Oh.
Not too shabby for an itinerant artist, huh? I bet Picasso never wore one of these, but I'm not Picasso. You look great.
Yeah?
Hey, Brooke. You're shaking. You all right?